Best turn that off and see how this goes. Set up so I can see it. If anyone pops up in chat. So, idea behind this
You keep
is...
laughing at death. Someday, death's gonna laugh back.
Not as long as I got a few friends to back.
Save Nick,
Listen to
this
them
agency,
talk, of course.
And my job.
First.
Thank you.
Yes,
Happy
very
to do it.
welcome.
You're
Welcome
diving
to
into
the
scary
body
pre-war
type
wounds all the time, then,
Fallout.
Here, I know an amount wasn't on the table when you went out to find him, but
Oh, thank you.
deserve a reward. Plus a little something extra. You know,
A little
if you're looking for work and don't
extra.
mind
Oh,
putting
worn
I'm sure
fedora
they use a
and
department.
trench coat.
One case
Yeah,
at a time.
I need him
Our
for
new friend
the
needs our
thing.
help first.
And Thinkers
All right,
is
let's
doing a
get down to
thing,
business.
but
Take a seat.
not gonna watch that tonight. Gonna pull up my thing so I can think on my own on body types. Da da da. Let's give this a go and make sure everything is a go. Oh, thank you. This is not considered theft, people. So, gonna look for that. Why I explore. Oh, explore. Let me get this section over with. Before I really get into anything. Oh, so accomplished, complete. Sit down. Tell Nick your story. Well, you know, I was just average. Blah blah blah.
We're looking
I'm
for my baby, Sean.
playing as a female.
He's less than a year old.
Isn't that so progressive of me?
Why your family in particular? Why an infant?
Yes, very good
Taking on all
questions.
of his care, and a baby needs a lot of it. What else can you tell me?
There was a man and a woman. They didn't say much, but I remember they called me the backup.
So we're talking a small team. Professionals. The kind that know to keep their lips tight when they're on the job. Not sure what the backup means, though. Well, that confirms it. This isn't a random... There's a lot...
Right? So you think this institute is responsible?
Well, they're the boogeymen of the Commonwealth. Something goes wrong, everyone blames them. Easy to see why. Those early model synths of theirs strip whole towns for parts, killing everything in their way. Then you got the newer models, good as human, that infiltrate cities and pull strings from the shadows. Worst of all, no one knows why they do it, what their plan is, or where they are. Not even me. And I'm a synth myself. A discarded prototype anyway.
You're a prototype?
As far as I know. Never seen any other synth like myself. There's the older ones that are dumb as rocks and all metal. And there's the newer ones that are almost human.
Either way,
You're right. The speculation is getting us off track. Let's focus on what you saw. What did these kidnappers look like?
the woman was dressed in,
Maybe some kind of improvised armor? A lot of higher... The hazard suit is interesting. Not many mercs can afford something that fancy. What else do you remember about them?
one of them came right up to me. Bald head, scar across his left eye.
Wait. It couldn't be. You didn't hear the name Kellogg at all, did you?
I might have. Everything was foggy.
It's way too big of a coincidence. Ellie, what notes do we have about the Kellogg case?
The description matches. Bald head, scar, reputation for dangerous mercenary work, but no one knows who his employer is.
And he bought a house here in town, right? And he had a kid with him, didn't he?
Yeah, that's right. The house in the abandoned West Stands. The boy with him was around 10 years old.
Maybe it's another kidnapped kid.
Yeah, either that or he's got a son of his own. Not a comforting thought in any case. Both of them vanished a while ago. Haven't been heard or seen since. Let's you and I take a walk over to Kellogg's last known address. See if we can snoop out where he went.
Security doesn't really go to that part of town, but you should still be careful.
I always am.
Security doesn't go to that part of town, which is like a couple of feet from... Oh, God. Sorry, I actually thought about it. But yes, Type A, Type B discussion. It's been going on online. Might even bring up some of the things on X, which I'm not going to be able to put up on on the screen. Why am I not having the ability to say stream? No, screen. Should say stream. I'm not loving it. But yes, quite interesting discussions. Got into quite interesting arguments with quite interesting people all around. The typical discourse going around. People are like, why did they have to change it? It's been changed for a while, motherfuckers. I'm not going to say get over it, but making a big deal now over what's been standard seems a little odd, you know. Might have questioned it in the beginning. Lots of discourse on it. I didn't hear much talk about this in the beginning. Fundamentally, it's just a swap and replace. Most of the people are essentially male and female, but they type A, type B, some type 1, type 2. Makes me think I'm talking about diabetes, when in reality it's more like cancer. At least the discussion around it seems to be. But at the end of the day,
Don't think I can pick this.
nope, can't pick it.
Nick.
No luck?
Okay. I don't want to be the master.
That's the elevator to the mayor's office.
Yeah. Sure. Let's see if I can jimmy the lock or get the key. But, yeah. The way I see the discussion online, I can only see it as a political opportunity at this point. With the people pushing this discussion and how they're doing it, there's a whole bunch of, well, I think it's not just Oblivion that brought it up. Lord of the Fallen, you know, anyone who knows about it knows it's pretty much was a sort of a failure of a game when it came out, but they're working hard on improving it. I hear it is better, but it still has plenty of problems that the people are like, yay, they went with the male-female options. Let's go support them. And I'm fine with that. Support of any game is fine. I'm fine with them even doing the male-female options there. And I will let this combo play out. Turn off the light. Do. Yep. Oh, just being a sneak.
What are you doing here, Piper?
Nuh-uh.
Papa, failure. I do miss the multiple options.
Area, Miss Piper. The mayor needs to make time for more responsible citizens.
I was just leaving anyway. Maybe constantly trying to kill us, but the Commonwealth never lacks.
Oh, seems so. Mayor. Maybe I can talk him in. Yeah, Nick sent me a couple of different ways to approach this, if I remember correctly. Are you drunk, man? I was gonna put in my happy little
I need to search his house.
I see. Well,
Oh, what?
whatever reasons you have, I can't allow you to invade.
Yeah, let's see.
Please,
He's a
Mayor
kidnapper guy.
This man, Kellogg, kidnapped my baby.
Yeah,
I
I don't know
need to
that
find
for sure.
I see.
Well, I know that for
I'm
sure,
sorry,
but they don't.
however horrible the
In-game,
crime
should
this
I say.
Mr. Kellogg may have committed.
Ah.
I know.
Yeah. Oh yeah, survival mode, so got all that fun stuff within store. Gotta take a little sip from my trusty water bottle, which goes poof. I really wish they would give you the water bottle back. Not very realistic, is it now? But I guess it would be too easy if they tried it that way.
That's it.
Okay. That worked. I didn't do anything. I'm not that desperate. Karma be damned. But yes, the find and replacement tool of... It seems to be just a quick swap. I was on the Lord of the Fallen thing. Frankly, don't hate the player, hate the game. I find the articles being like, oh, they're fascists for doing this. No, no, no. You're deluded about that, okay? They're playing the Gamergate 2 crowd for marketing. How big of a deal is it going to be at the end of the day? Especially when, yeah, the sort of go-to man is pretty much just a scammer. Rums. People attaching themselves to him are completely idiotic. But you know what? They're willing to forgive him because he is saving gaming.
Right, head in.
Okay, do I have free access to this house now? This is my whole point of doing this. In survival mode, it's sleeping for saves. So, can I even do that in here now? I'm gonna grab the glue at least. Can I do it? Get a few hours? Yeah, okay. This is how I save in this mode here. Let's hope the game doesn't crash, because the stream will crash and all that stuff will go right out the door. Handcuffs for some lovely gameplay. And failure to launch is beautiful within that. But yeah, it seems more people are in the A-B discussion than normal, but maybe that's my perception on it. Okay, any out of sorts? A button?
That's one way to hide a room.
Yes, it is. So astute of you. Gamma rounds. Awesome.
Gwinnett Stout beer, 44 caliber bullets, cigars, San Francisco Sunlights.
Interesting brand. Won't lead us anywhere on its own, though.
Of course not. Of course not. Yeah. Yeah, use dog meat. Dog meat is wonderful for this type of stuff.
Why don't you go fetch him? Before you head out, I know this is personal business. You have to face Kellogg on your own. Just say so.
Come with me.
All right.
You are the one. And of course I can't run because weight is a problem here.
You say jump, I'll say how high.
Yep, how high are you? You're a robot. You can't get high. Sheesh, crazy robots. You can't get high. But yeah, I made a particular argument, because of course fucking Nexus mods have to get brought up with this. It's just really infuriating. People are like, Nexus mods are just like so horrible with their shit. I'm like, yes, what does that have to do with this? Well, it shows there's oppression and shit like this. I'm like, they're a private company. Well, I assume they're a private company with their own rules. They have the right to ban any mods off their site. I don't have to like it, freedom of association of a private company seems to come into play whenever this discussion gets brought up. Yes, they have a political bias. And supposedly the main topic, Oblivion male-female sort of mod, is back up. Good on it. Okay. I think it's useless. It's just changing the name. The absurdity of people focusing on this as if it's a win. I mean, it sort of is a win if they're like, okay, we're just going to do this for the consumer. But it's a win for... It's a token win. Okay, superficial. You got a mod. You want to get these companies to actually go back to male, female pronouns. Concerned about pronouns, he, she. Yeah, it's not exactly a win. And, sorry, I can't take this completely serious because it is sort of ridiculous how it's at least being discussed online. Yeah, put some of these away. There's not much to it at the end of the day. The AB body type discussion isn't relevant to anyone who actually just cares about the particular game. Hola, Lucifer. How's Thinkers doing over there? I'm gonna just stow some of this stuff away and take this trip with Nick out to get Kellogg. Not the cereal, but other things. Don't know how well I'm gonna do with that, but yeah. I'm talking about AB body type. Yeah, I typically are. I had a conflict with BMO recently on X. I swear. I don't know if he's trolling me or he legitimately is arguing with me on these stupid points that he knows nothing about. Okay. Gray was here for the whole discussion about Dave Smith. I think you were around for at least part of that. Yeah, silly boy. He should stick to what he knows and draw in because he sucks at Liza P. I'll have to get around to that stream and bug him, but so much time, so many people. Yeah, he's also an idiot. I have a video in the works. It's going to be completely horrible, but his logic, it's going to end with his horrible, like, I'm not going to deal with this anymore. I'm just objectively right. Morals are objective, and so is my logic. I'm like, dude, you're acting like you're the authority, the expert on morality and logic. Do you know how hypocritical that comes off? Also brain damage inducing. Okay. But you know what? Those guys care more about looking good than actually being logically good. The AB body type thing, I think it's just a small fry issue, and people fighting over it is stupid as hell. Just because they're pushing it for political means at the end of the day. Okay? It's finding the replace tool of male and female. Okay, and even some of the some people are fine with the Futanari stuff, you know, chicks with dicks. So go dog meat go. So it's a really muddled conversation, and the Nexus mod defense. I swear every time it's always about Nexus mods. What does Nexus mods have to do with it? You want to claim it for your own? Fine. Take it over. Invade it. Use your money. Why has no one created an alternative website?
Kellogg's preferred brand, all right.
Okay. It's like I could almost apply what they said about the horrible Lord of the tongue is just dying. Lord of the Rings, sort of what they sort of spammed on What? The Lord of the Rings? Evil cannot destroy, can not create, it can only twist, I think? It's like, yeah, if you want something, build it, okay? If you build it, they will find it. Why not come up with your own Nexus website? A lot of people have problems with that. They want more conservative values in gaming, but conservative values, and I'm gonna fucking die because I forgot what mode I'm on, and I should not be using that. And there was a legendary rat there. Okay, yeah, stim back. Yeah, tongue is dying. That would... Oh, and of course I'm ill in the game. Okay, I'm gonna have to concentrate on not dying for a minute. Oh, come on. Okay, I built up the gauge. Let me try to get a shot. Oh, thank you, dog meat. Yeah, I agree. I just think it's muddling it. I think it's stupid that they went with it. With the sort of body type bullshit. But I see people making a big deal out of it as political. I'm willing to admit it most likely was a maneuver to stop the woke scolds from going after them, you know. Okay, all the trannies don't like this male. Let's just go with something agendered. That's just something not controversial. Big ass companies will always go in that direction. And I've seen people a lot of this stuff distracts from all the other conversations that should be having in gaming. Microtransactions, fucking... I don't even see people talking about the difference in streaming models for sales. It's another stupid point. I see people arguing, well, Game Pass, they're not actually buying it. We're going into a different market. Video services and everything like that. It's like people don't think things evolve. Oh, that's lame. The variant. The female outfit variants. Oh. Okay. That seems a little sus if true. Why would they do that? Too skimpy, too... God. Okay, that is a bigger issue. If true. Okay, I always have to be like, take everything with a grain of salt. We're living in a post-truth society. Here, boy. Here, boy. Talk to the dog. Okay. I think I saw something like that. It's getting drowned out by everything else. Like, a whole bunch of content creators are fighting over. Nuray is making fun of fucking, Dummy-on, which I always approve of. Okay. I think even as a representative of the anti-woke movement, he's horrible. Okay? Upper Echelon brought up he used that tweet to make a claim a while back ago. God, just the standards. The standards of content creators is in the garbage. In my opinion. Okay? Some people like these content creators. I'm like,
bloody
why?
bandages. Dog meat can track this. Okay, boy. Let's track him.
Yeah, go tracking with that. Yeah. Okay, stim pack. Yeah. Let's see if there's anything new in it. Fighting with idiots on the internet. Freedom of association is important to me, and not losing your actual fucking values. Expedition, probably fucking that word up. 33 being from a French studio makes it the first. Oh god, no raise. Taking a look, there's some of this. Yeah, I also saw, for anyone who knows about Ant-Man, Antonio Gramsci, a leftist, is fighting with someone who took on the ACC Akumo. If you know about any of those jokers, I thought them fighting on X was interesting. Maybe we're going to get some debate about it. Another thing I don't like about these content creators. Hypnotic, Smashed AT, all these people, they're in their own little echo chamber. They're like the new SJWs. I say that all the time, and it's fucking true. They hang out in their own echo chambers, and they don't do discussions with people willing to disagree with them. They look like fools for multiple different reasons, and not that I think the God Gators are much different. I think I saw John Delarose call for Gamergate 3 to start. Gamergate 2 failed. It failed a long time ago. You're trying to start Gamergate 3 because yeah, you sort of got it outed out. I actually found an interesting document that I might go over on stream one time about his history. About body type. Those people. Yeah, they make anyone who even has anti-woke standards look like a dumbass for associating with them. And they typically annoying, and they go, ducks, ducks, ducks. Why the fuck are they always going with these dox claims? Oh. I can't stand the victim complex. They make their logic, they use leftist logic against them. I mean, it can be funny, like applying the standards in situations, but they do it consistently. You use the leftist standards against them, you're gonna lose at the end of the day.
We'll be taking that.
And you know what? I'd be fine going back to the male-female dynamic. I don't think it's bad. I made my case a long time ago for why I'm fine with they-them pronouns. That's more of a personal opinion. And I see that as a way... giving people that middle space to live in is fine by me. So they won't transition. So... You have the trans movement. Okay, I would rather a child. I'm against. This is why I'm never gonna end up on the woke side of things. And die. And because I'm way back, and I should have figured that bastard would kick my ass, and he would be there. Played this game enough to know this. Okay, I'll recover from that particular one. But yeah, there's optics to be concerned. And lying to your audience like Grums does by we're winning over every little victory, it's just brain dead optically to do. Especially when you're in your own little echo chamber. I saw that today. I'm like, oh god. You got the mod removed. You got the mod unbanned? Yay for you. I'm fine with that. Was that really your influence? Do you care? No. You just want to get your audience to feel like, oh, I'm back here. Button? Yes, button. Good timing, Nick. Good time, Valentine, at the end of the day. Yeah, there's not much to say on that fucking discussion. It's just... cancer and causing friction between people at the end of the day. And I think actually a bigger problem is I noticed with Oblivion, you're bringing in some new content creators. Every time a new game comes out and they create a sort of big deal out of just a AB type and say, oh, totally DEI. No, it's a apolitical. I have to preface this. It seems like an apolitical movement, apolitical move to sort of stop the criticism. Like, you can't use she, he, that's sexist, so, okay, we use 1 and 2. Fuck off, okay. I even saw a Reddit post where they're like, this seems sort of transphobic. This is the standards you people set on people, okay? Okay, sorry, let me not be reductionist. Because there's a lot of leftists who also find all this progressive crap nonsense. I'm more of the center, so... I didn't do it. Sheesh, sheesh. I was big bucking. Okay, yeah. Have to do all the song dance
Gwinnett
again.
Stout beer, 44 caliber bullets, cigars.
Should I?
San Francisco sunlights.
Fucking hell.
Interesting brand.
Okay, gonna have to deal with the big creature at the end of the day. But yeah, it's the discourse around this that's really killing it. And that's all. Only thing I can really go over. This isn't going to be a long stream. Just going to have some fun with things and lay out my ideas and maybe cobble it together later. Probably not. But yeah, any interesting... before I sort of close this up, was there anything I'm forgetting? In case I want to cobble this together. I am trying to figure this out. Going through my X. I'm not the most organized person, so doing some streams off of X accounts is fine. Madame Suave. Salve? However the fuck you say her name. So Dark Fiend. Yeah, use dog meat.
Dog meat could pick up the scent.
Say, that's not a bad idea.
Yeah, it seems like Gamergate
Dogs
2,
out there in the Commonwealth
everyone's...
track a man for miles. Why don't you go fetch him and let him have a
At least
whiff?
according to someone,
takes
a lot of
the
people are distancing themselves from the
Before you
likes
head
of
out.
Grums and Yorsh,
I know
which
this
is a good thing.
personal business.
And someone brought up Atreus, and he got pulled into a sort of thread. But of course, he was like super chatting
want you
it
with me on
and
this,
being
Nick.
like, "You fucking
All right.
retards! Why are you pulling me in here and talking shit?" And of course, Rev got in trouble. That's sort of funny. I'm not a fan of the AB body type. It seems like an attempt of the games industry to become apolitical. That micro wokeism is lame, but those who are mostly focused on that seems to care more about pushing real world politics and gaming than caring about if the game's good or not, or the dozen of other little problems that is in gaming. Again, the streaming model, influencers talking about the game. There's also that one guy that Harmful Opinions and Frittata are sort of covering, which is beautiful. That guy embodies the sort of fake dev pushing his shit through his YouTube channel. Be like, I'm trying to influence the game market, and it's funny in a sad way. Put some stuff away, probably take a little nappy nap, and hate my life because I gotta do this manually. I don't have a... Yeah, just I'll go in here. I'm gonna use this as my storage house. Go, 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 go. Oh, I always hate storage. Okay, so get myself all prepped here. Don't grab too much stuff for the road. Maybe some ammo, if there's any in here. Ammo's pretty lightweight. A dirty water. Do it dirty. Okay. Okay. Got done dirty. Dirty deeds done
No accounting for
dirty.
taste.
Yeah, parrots. typical guy there. Yeah, I think it was... It's not Pirate Nation, is it? Dude got made fun of by... What, the Fallout guy? Fuck. Can't remember his name. TK Manus, I believe. Yeah, big Fallout YouTuber got in on it and calling some of the guys have built it in there, sort of following off of Gamergate 2. They're just drawing more normies into it and be like, this is retarded. Yeah, AB. Yeah, not great, but to make a big deal of it, they had Fighting Cowboy come on. You gotta love the fucking people who were like, yeah, Fighting Cowboy, crash out.
Get the scent,
You
boy.
realize you're the only ones who see it that way.
Take me to him, boy.
Normies
Take me to
are
Sean.
like, yeah, you're not gonna be able to spin it. And you want level up. And should I go back in and sleep or find a little cot somewhere along the way? I think there's actually a place to sleep along the route, if I'm remembering correctly, before I get to the fucking psychotic ass Yahweh, who's definitely gonna kick my ass in this particular iteration of this. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. Will the fan? I mean, I swear I got blocked by Cult Classic Cage for basically pointing out, why should anyone believe Doc's claims from Grums? Or smash JT for that. It's the little boy who cried Docs, or the old man Gooners. Old man Gooners who like to call Docs all the time. Not really get into the AB stuff. Seeing if there's any more. Yeah, hey, remember what I said about people being against freedom of association? Yeah, I put that somewhere in here. Oh, I do remember not Dark Viper, J Viper! Oh, I swear these people just outright lie about certain things and don't give a fucking damn, and people just, here it is. It's almost like they don't care about freedom of association. I fucked that up. I was someone who approved of the government couldn't force the Christian bakers to bake the cake for the gay marriage. Bake the cake, whole thing. I was happy that it turned out, yeah, you're Christians, gay couple come to your bakery who's explicitly Christian and be like, yeah, you gotta make a cake for our gay wedding. And they were like, oh, you can't deny us this. They're Christian bakers. You can't force them to make. They can't keep you out of their shop. You can make. The argument is you could have bought a pre-made cake, but you're trying to force them to do decorations for a gay wedding. That is not something we do. And why it's not exactly the same thing?
San Francisco sunlight.
It's social pressure, which is fine. A boycott, I just...
Okay, boy.
The outrage is losing normies. They're making something so small seem so big. Just a losing case, and okay, thank you. I'm like, are these guys enemies? Nope. Good. Because this is a little bit harder out there. Anything in the particular thing? Don't want to go into the really Dave Smith stuff too hard. I see a correlation between those two particular things. Oh, also, yeah, there's some weird stuff here about a VTuber doing a certain sketch on a cross. It's weird. I didn't look into it. I probably don't want to. McDizzle, a take you might not expect from me. I think the body type 1 and 2 change in Oblivion is lazy and half-baked attempt at performative inclusion. It's because it's not That's just a find and replace tool. In the context of it, if the goal is to be inclusive, it's not. It doesn't really accomplish anything I can see because it's still male and female. You choose type 1, you're called a she, and you have women-specific things, type 2 for males. How does this enrich or make it more inclusive? It doesn't. Then he makes, if you're using Baldur's Gate 3, for example, I believe it had a type 1, type 2 as well as male and female for a higher level customization to create what you want. I like options, okay. I'm never going to deny options, even if I find some of them cringy. Gamers want choices. You could have been a male-looking character with female dialogue options in Oblivion. If they did I think that's a little stupid. They should be able to give you a chick with a dick, like Cyberpunk did. That's for the Fudas, like Synthetic Man, to appreciate. Keep the rate. Okay. I don't think he's technically a racist, but he's practically a racist. For all practical purposes, yeah, he is a racist. Okay. Does he have racist intent? I don't think so. A lot of those guys don't. A lot of the people I look at, you look into it, it's more about just the anti-white racism that they're focused on. And thinking that the races can't really culturally can't get along. Can't accept each other. It's just failed, and I don't blame them because there's plenty of arguments for that. And to deny that is just like, yeah, why are you denying that there's a lot of racial tensions? Should we just give up on our great mixing pot experiment because a whole bunch of dumbasses want to sort of fuck things up for us? No. I know how it looks, I know. Yeah, some of them probably are racist, so. And that's another problem. Some of them are legitimately racist, and they just think, white power, whites should be the kings of the hill and crap like that. And you're gonna get people like that in there. And they're gonna use the same arguments. Just like the trans, sorry, not the trans movement, the progressive movement, sort of got theirs in there. And I'm just rambling now. Anything else? Oh god, what the hell? Oh no, not dog meat! Oh. Okay, yeah. Too close. Legendary creature, too close. Oh, fuck! You know what? I don't care if I become an addict. I'm taking drugs. Seems to be the best way to sort of mitigate this crap here. You like when I ramble. Well, just come by more often. I'm gonna probably do some more streams like this. Just play a game and ramble about a topic. You know, get out there, not have to do all the research that I normally feel obligated to. Just talk out my ass about whatever I want. I mean, see, the problem is I'm almost indecisive because I'm like, is this right to do? Is it wrong? Am I misrepresenting? Am I gonna look like a fool? But fuck it. Who cares anymore? We're in a post-truth society. People, I at least have standards that I will sort of abide by. I'm not going to say anything outrageous about a motherfucker. In reality, like, you know, that they try to fuck a kid or anything like that at the end of the day. Just, there's a certain line I won't cross that I think some people just forgot about. That's really fucking lame to me. And do I not have any drugs? Actually, the better question is, what drugs are the best? Medics. Yeah, just simple medics. Of course, addiction. And Nick gets off his ass. Thank you. Come again. Ba ba ba. Legendary slow time. Oh, freak. That's a sucky ass fucking thing. So, you know, I'm gonna take a little resty rest here. Is there more? More. Yeah. Truth ethics. With a little concern for the downstream effect of things, because I don't want to be a dumbass. I might sound like a dumbass half the time, but I don't want to literally... Big difference there. Oh, but yeah, into the day. Anything relevant to really bring up? Let's see, doggy. Don't leave me high and dry. Yeah, I'm wondering how things are turning out for Norray. She's getting a little cocky here with her Endymion stuff. I think it's gonna bite her in the ass, but good luck on her. I am curious how all this crap is gonna go. I'm sort of I'm not pulling away from it, but content-wise,
Keep your eyes open.
it's some serious.
Lost the scent, boy?
As much as I'm willing to talk a subject down, like I've done it with many subjects, and I have one fucking Spurg always being like, "You're always talking about Grums, because Grums and Smashed AT are always doing stupid stuff." Of course, I'm gonna be like, "Yeah, they're doing stupid stuff when they do stupid stuff." It's just hilarious to me. If they would stop doing stupid stuff, I would stop pointing out the stupid stuff they're doing. There's other things to do, like the woke right stuff is coming to an apex, and I think that has a good correlation between the stuff going on in the gaming culture. I'm gonna see how it turns out. Like, oh, Jeremy. He's getting on the Nintendo bandwagon. Jeremy Prime, D-Day Cobra. Seeing a lot of this right now. As speculated, I figure there's a lot of non-Nintendo fans complaining about the Switch too. Like, okay, Jeremy is a Nintendo fanboy, okay. He's gatekeeping it, I guess. Should have figured how immature he's acting, because Nintendo products are for younger demographics typically. There's a few older ones, but typically Nintendo renown's in here. I only talk negatively about the price of Mario Kart and other increases. I've been consistent on the price of the console. Renown. They'll never accept you. You make a good guard dog, but... hilarious. Trying to get in these little cliques. Oh, will the fans? I get y'all. I'm a Nintendo fan since 1989. Oh, I find all the fucking pandering.
Kellogg was here.
The sort of networking bullshit people do hilarious. I think the complete... Well, I don't care about having subscribers or getting anywhere on YouTube. I'm just here to pull off my projects and probably talk some shit. And it's helpful in my research to have that, you know, I have a YouTube channel, I can do a stream, talk about shit.
Trail gone cold, huh?
Why are you being a bunch of bitches not discussing these things with other people who disagree with you?
Okay.
You don't even need to fucking debate, just discuss this, okay? You don't need to have a fucking winner, but it's all about the W's and the... Okay. It's all, no one wants to look bad online, okay? Or that's the way it seems. They're always scared to be looking bad online, but when people gives them criticism or shit talk them, they fucking have a fucking conniption fit. Like Leon. Don't want to bring that fucking up. You were gonna get Switch too? Okay, got it. I'm not getting out of principle, but...
Kellogg's still out there.
Oh yeah, I didn't get the Switch 1 right away. I have a couple now. But you know what? I am a fanboy of something, but that's Atlas, okay? The two franchises I'll die on the hill for typically, unless they fuck up again. And no, they haven't fucked up really. Okay, it's FromSoft and Atlas. And I'm talking mainly about the Shin Megami Tensei franchise in particular. That's what Atlas is known for. They do some okay stuff. I can't say I know everything Atlas did besides that. Only two publishers, and they're not Western. Even Bethesda. I like their games. Starfield, I'll stand it a little bit more than some people. It's better than most of the franchise, technically. But it still has it's slightly less buggy, with a ton more problems with the design. Okay, I can understand the problems with it. Oh, thank you. Someone who's omitted FromSoft can't miss. For now. I heard about something that's going to be on Switch that might force me. Okay, but it seems rather weird. Fucking hell. I wait and see approach. Come on, I know you're gonna come for me and I don't have to save. Oh, let me do this shit here. I need the drinky drink. Yeah, he does look pretty good. Okay, I will be excited for it. Dustbloods. It just seems a little weird, like PvP from what I hear. Again, probably going to be forced to get it like I'll wait a day or two before I'm like, okay, I need to get the Switch 2 for this. Sorry. But who knows how long down the line that is. Okay, and am I good? Am I all drugged up? I require more food, got more damage. Gonna have to take the min tab because I'm actually taking more damage being addicted to this shit. Addiction sucks, guys. Wouldn't recommend it. Mentos, the fresh maker. Okay, I'll have that ready. Yep, there. I heard it. I heard it. Take it. Take it. Take it. Yep, there it is. Next. Yes. Oh, white. Should I just run from it? Maybe I should just be a bitch for once and just be like, fuck it. I don't need to kill it. It's a big fucking bear. You know, that desire to be a man. And what the hell? Is there something else, or is that Nick shooting? Okay, maybe Nick's doing some good damage on it. Nope, something's hitting me. What the fuck is that? What the? Yeah. Oh, Mr. Gutsy? Fucking hell. Yeah, I will run from that after that fucking shit. What the hell? Why I'm fucking fighting a bear or someone come sideswipe me? Motherfucker. Language fins. Yeah, but back to that. Dustbloods. From what I've seen, it looks good. I'm hoping conceptually it's gonna be good. But you know what? I'm a doomer at heart, and I try to offset it with my cynicism. Okay, be like, yeah, you're doomer, Vincent. You don't like anything. You think everything's gonna be crap. So I try to counterbalance that with, you know, hey, if it's gonna be crap, at least have fun with that crap. That's how I deal with the post-truth society we live in. Might as well have fun with this crappy world. If it burns, it burns. ass out of my hand. I'm just a powerless guy.
Gwyneth Stout.
Ba, ba,
One of his
ba.
creature comforts.
Okay, I got the sleep in. Yay, I survived the fucking bear. Didn't get the meat. Don't care about going back there.
Okay, boy. Let's track him.
I'm good. Good boy, good boy. Yeah, I hear that in the distance. Go, Nick, go. Kill that motherfucker. Or at least whittle him down. I don't care, because I'm running away. And I remember enough to know about this game to remember there's a nice juicy set of power armor. Now here's the question. I'm pretty sure that you didn't lead the fucker back to me, did you, Nick? Hope not. Okay. Yeah, I have the cure of but it's illness, not fucking addiction. I'm stuck with the fucking addiction. And there's no fast travel in this mode. So I'm stuck with it until I can get to a doctor. Okay. Bam! So. Shoot you in the ass, motherfucker. Take it or leave it. Okay, that hurt. Thank you, Doc. Nick. Why are you so useless until you're not? Yeah, I'm parched. Oh, intelligence down. Intelligence down, intelligence down. End of the day, the Type 1, Type 2 discussion about Oblivion is distracted. It looks like a beautiful game. I'll probably end up getting it. I'm hesitant to get anything from Bethesda in general. Even Doom the Dark Age, okay. Don't. I just remembered the stupidity about that. I'm hoping that's not going to cause some shit, but it probably will. They'll be a progressive company and they'll find some issue with something. The previous SJWs did with the line about the demons. With people like John Delarose and fucking Trent and other dipshits running with this. Who the fuck knows where the discourse is gonna go? I mean, I'm just there. Most normies don't care about this shit. Yeah. Take out the legs. Legs. This is how you deal with these motherfuckers. There's a lot of these motherfuckers. Oh shit. I did not realize I was so close and I'm using all my waters. What? Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna drug myself up just to play it safe. X up. More water to parch the throat. Yep, we're gonna do it live, guys. Dog meat. Yeah, are they all down? Yes, they are all down. I'm in slow mode because I do have my one legendary thing when my health gets low. See if there's a little cotty cot so I can nappy nap and save. Trying to make sure there isn't anything I'm missing at the end of the day. Boycotting it. Oh yeah, I got off in the Nintendo tangent. Yeah, Akumu is fighting with Ant-Man. Antonio Gramsci. I can respect Antonio Gramsci only because he's willing to engage with other people. Okay, I still think his ideas are really fucking stupid, but just because you think people have stupid ideas, if they're willing to discuss them, to come to an understanding, I don't think he does do a little bit of that bad face stuff, but I've seen worse from. I've seen much worse from people. Yeah, I'm not going to mention those people, who those people are right now. It's that might get me down a whole big rabbit hole. That people are like, worse faith than Antonio Gramsci, the fucking bad faith leftist. Yeah, he is a little bad faith. Okay, I'll admit that. But I don't think. I think the importance of discussing things. Have fun with bad faith people, okay? As long as they're not fucking trying to slander you at the end of the day, like some of them will fucking do. I have to stand and talk to a fucking dog? You figure it would be the opposite. Anything else on this? Kumu of the ACC fighting with Antonio Gramsci. Funny ass stuff. Gonna follow that, see if anything comes out of that. Nure's e-girl extraordinaire fighting with the Demion. Funny stuff. I'm fighting with typical retard Spurgs online because I find it funny.
Corrupt. I can't feel my legs.
I find these stirred people. I like to shit talk. What can I say? I like talking to stupid people. I have a little bit of that stupid streak. Okay. And it's best to take out that stupid streak on people who are even stupider than my stupid streak. Yeah, not seeing. Oh, yeah. The Queeman narrative. Completely side tangent. I don't really care about. Okay. Back to the stuff with the BMO. I don't want to get into, might cause drama if this gets back to BMO. Check the X with the argument I had with him at the end of the day. But yeah. Yes, everything about you, even contradictory information, is true. I do know that. Except for Gray. Gray's a good guy, but he's flaky as all fucking hell. Okay.
What have we here?
Okay, and Kenneth has a good heart, but I cannot keep up with her fucking tracking. I cannot keep up with her tracking of the fucking. What is it? She's doing the debate diagram on Murray versus David Smith. That's got to be a nightmare to parse through. Even calling that a debate is sort of a debatable. Okay, that is just a mess. Be better to track his sort of conversation with that military expert guy that I'm doing this sort of video on. I can't get it up. John something. I don't know that guy at all. I just know he was based as all hell on Piers Morgan. And I think Piers Morgan, a lot of people are licking Dave Smith's. I fucking hate this sort of, oh, we're friends with Constantine, saying, I really respect him. Why the fuck do you respect that dumbass? Why? Why can't you fight? Come on. Fight. Fight with this dipshit, okay? He's a complete moron, okay? I didn't know this before now because I just thought he was one of Joe Rogan's dumbass friends. But then all of a sudden, he's someone that I should take seriously? Why? Because Joe Rogan? He's friends with Joe Rogan? I don't even take Joe Rogan that seriously. I think Joe Rogan has interesting conversations with interesting people. When he doesn't have interesting people, they're not as interesting to me. Yeah. I'm gonna die on the hill. He's not the greatest thinker.
Is this on man?
I don't know why even Douglas Murray, anyone's concerned about Joe's platform. Okay, that I don't understand about. Why they're taking it so seriously. But they're much more serious individuals than me. But totally off on the tangent. Gonna end this with this. Trying to figure out. Don't want to be up all night. Probably. Yep. Okay. Well. Thank you for everyone who watched this shit. And maybe I'll keep this thing up for a while. Who knows? With the rambling streams. I don't see the point. Just seems to be negative space. But I'll leave it up for a few days. While I decide if I can turn it into anything of any value later down the line. Good night. Take care. Peace out. Bye-bye. Oh, yeah. I have to sort of end the stream. I have to press the button.